Chats, we have the sophomore sensation duo here, Taysom Hill and Jamaal Williams. How are things going on Media Day?
It's good. Yeah, I've been busy. Just getting started.
Are you all worn out talking? Do you feel like you need to be done talking?
This is my first interview today, so.
Oh, fantastic.
So I feel like I'm just getting started. So.
Okay, well then we'll start with you, Taysom. This is a huge season approaching with a great schedule. Are there certain games you're looking forward to most, or are you just ready to get game one underneath your belt against Virginia?
No, there are definitely games that I have circled on the schedule and that I'm looking forward to. Right now, I mean, my focus is Virginia, and I've got that game film and been watching that. But I realize that this is going to be my last time I get to play Utah. So I'm excited for that game. I missed the Notre Dame game last year because of injury, so I'm excited to go back to Notre Dame, and hopefully we can get a win down there. And you know, it's fun to play Boise State team. It's a home state for me. And the Wisconsin game is going to be great. So there's a lot of games that I'm looking forward to. But right now, my mindset is Virginia, and then after that, we'll take it one by one.
Jamaal, are there games that you have circled on your calendar that you're looking forward to?
Of course. The one I'm looking forward to the most is Boise State, because my brother plays on there. So it's always good to see him. And Wisconsin, because another friend goes there, and he's already talking smack about it. So I'm just ready to go up and play.
Good to have the friendly rivalries going on. Taysom, a lot of people are concerned about you and your health. Can you give us an update on your knee and how the progress is coming along?
Certainly. My knee's doing really good. So I saw my doctor for the last time about 2 months ago. He cleared me, checked everything, all the ligaments were strong, and he cleared me to go. So, and then today I was running. Today was probably the first time that I ran 100% today, and I felt great as I was doing it. So I'm feeling healthy, I'm feeling strong, and excited and ready to go.
How has going through a tough experience like that helped you grow, not only as a football player, but as an individual?
Yeah, I think the hardest part is mentally. You know, I came in, played against Utah State, and then just like that, I was on the sidelines for Oregon State, and then had surgery, and I watched the game at my house against Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And so mentally, it was probably more challenging than it was physically. But I learned a lot, and I think looking back at it now, I know I need to play smarter. You know, I don't need to take unnecessary hits, and it's going to be better for me and the team if I play 13 games rather than 6. So there's been some changes like that, and I've learned and I've grown from that, and mentally I've become stronger.
Earlier today, Coach Mendenhall said running over people is off the table. And I know you probably have an inclination to want to do that every once in a while, but work on that slide, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. And Coach and I even jokingly said to me, well, I hope he was joking anyways, earlier this spring, that if I didn't slide, he was going to pull me out. So I hope he was joking, but you know, it is serious, and I realize that. And but you know, if we have a 3rd and short and I need to go get a first down or I need to go score a touchdown, I can do it, you know, and I'll take the hit.
Good to have that confidence. Yeah. Very good. Jamaal, however, is a guy that can take a hit. We watched it last year, and you probably like that physical contact being a running back. But what are you looking forward to most in this new offense that has been designed with Coach and I?
I'm just ready to get out there and start and get defense tired. When defense gets tired, that's when they get lousy. That's when offensive stars start to shine. So it's just going to be a blast. It's like high school all over again. You just go, and especially no huddling. That's the best part about it. So it's just more playing time, more plays, and more fun, and more chances to score.
With a year under your belt, how are things different now going into year 2 at BYU?
Not everything's overwhelming as much. Now I go in and I look at it and be like, oh, that's nice. Now it's game time. So I'll come in more mature than I was last year. And it's the young me is still there and still want to come out sometimes, but I gotta stay mature sometimes.
Well, it's good to keep things fresh, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be yourself. We're gonna go to social media and Twitter. We invite all of our fans again to the hashtag BYU Media Day if you want to get involved and you have questions for Taysom and Jamaal. While we wait for this question, Taysom, I'm gonna ask you really quickly. Being a BYU quarterback comes with lofty status. Yeah. Do you think about that much, or are you just kind of like, I'm just going to do my thing and let things fall? How do you approach that?
Yeah, I think about it in the degree is I'm trying to learn from what guys like Steve Young did. I'm trying to learn from guys like John Beck and Max Hall and learn the things that I can do and incorporate into my game. But with that being said, I work on me. I try to be the best Taysom I can be, and I think that's the kind of mentality that I have, attitude that I have going forth. Learn what I can, but incorporate that into playing my game.
All right, Jamaal, we're going to ask you this question. You played in just about every game last year. Which stadium is the toughest to play in, at least in 2012? What was the toughest environment for you?
Notre Dame, because they had the band right next to the field, and we was in like right next to the end zone. We couldn't even hear the play in the huddle, so that was like the hardest stadium and place to play.
You're making a visit back there. Do you feel like having been there once that because you know what to expect, perhaps this is the year that BYU gets a win in South Bend?
Mm-hmm. And it's not going to be overwhelming again. It's not going to be a surprise to see if the band is still there. That is going to affect our play. And since the way how we're calling our plays and stuff, it's not going to affect us at all from scoring and making big plays.
Taysom, I know a lot of people are very aware of your speed. The breakaway speed, that touchdown you scored against Hawaii was remarkable, really, when you look at the game film. Do you feel like you, being healthy now, can have that explosiveness again?
Yeah, for sure I do. And I think today I came out of workouts feeling really confident, and I felt fast, I felt quick, my movements, my quickness, everything's back. And so, I'm looking forward to August 31st. And, there were some times there where it was discouraging and everything else, overcoming an injury and a ligament like that. But I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling really good.
Jamaal, how's your health? We've talked a lot about Taysom's. How are you feeling going into fall camp in about 5 weeks?
I'm feeling good. Still young, so knees feeling good, joints feeling good. So I'm just ready to go out there and play. I feel faster. I feel a little bit bigger. Not a lot bigger, but a little bit bigger. And I feel more confident than last year too. Last year I was a little bit scared, and I just didn't want to mess up. Now I'm going in with the intentions of doing my best, helping out the team, and just having the determination to win.
I know the BYU fan base has embraced both of you greatly, and naturally so. You're great athletes, very good guys, easy to like. Did you ever imagine, Jamaal, when you came to BYU that you would have this sort of outpouring from the fan base?
A little bit. On my recruiting trip, I went to the field and people already knew who I was being a recruit. So I felt right at home once that happened, and I knew fans were just true friends. And they love us all. They love all the players, and I'm just grateful to be part of this team because fans like that don't come around too often.
Jamaal, we're watching some of your highlights from the 2012 season. Do you have a favorite play that you remember from last year?
Yep. Well, I have two.
Okay, both of them.
The Georgia Tech, the shovel pass, that was like my longest run ever, or pass. And people might not like it, but the Oregon State, when I got flipped, it wasn't because he flipped me, it's because I jump cut and he like grabbed my leg, so that's it.
We got to get that straight, right?
Yeah.
Just because you jumped.
I jumped.
Very good. Taysom, your journey to BYU was a little bit different than Jamaal's. For the fans that don't know how you got here, can you kind of summarize what brought you to be a BYU Cougar?
Yeah, sure. So originally I signed to play for Stanford out of high school, and really enjoyed Jim Harbaugh and Stanford and Palo Alto and everything that Stanford comes with, and I felt that was the best situation for me out of high school, and so I signed there and deferred my enrollment, went to Sydney, Australia on a mission. And when I was in the mission field, Jim Harbaugh, obviously, he went to the San Francisco 49ers, and I was still familiar with David Shaw, who's now the head coach, who was the offensive coordinator who was involved and recruited me. So I was familiar with him. I was still going to go to Stanford, and felt good about that. But they also wanted me to cut about 3-4 months off of my mission in Sydney to come home for the 2011 season. And I didn't want to do that, and I didn't want to wait for 3 or 4 months before I could enroll in school at Stanford. And evaluating, looking at all my options and everything else, I felt like BYU was the best place for me. I was high on BYU before I went to Stanford out of high school, and I now, having been here and played here, it's the best place for me, and I've had a great experience.
And Jamaal, can you sum up your experience, at least through the first 12 months? How much have you enjoyed Provo, Utah, and coming from California?
It's been different when I first got here. Trying to, adapt to the air. That was a little bit hard. So, but it's been great. People open their arms up to you. It's just fun being here. Everybody's friendly, no matter where you are. People may not know you, but they come up and have a long conversation with you, try to get to know you. I wasn't used to that in California, so I'm learning. Being here, you learn a lot. I'm learning to open up to more people and knows that they do want to be a friend. They want to be part of your life to help you out, and right now and in the future, because people look at you not only as a football player, but as a person and how they can help you become a better person in life.
Jamaal, the control room is commenting on your hat and how much they like it. You have quite a style. Don't let anybody change that. Taysom, you think you could learn a few things about style from Jamaal?
Hey, I don't know if I could pull the hat off. You know, not many people can. It works for Jamaal. I don't know if it worked for me.
Or the neon yellow sneakers he had on yesterday?
Yeah, I don't know if I could pull those off.
Very good. Hey, stay healthy, fellas. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And thanks for taking some time with us.
Thank you.